They talk about another kind of world. Another kind of world.
What are you afraid of?
I'm lost in old ways.
I'm not afraid.
Well, there goes nothing. They talk about another kind of world. Another kind of world.
What are you afraid of?
I'm lost in old ways.
I'm not afraid.
Just listen.
Hello everybody. We're doing a little bit of Black Ops 4 today. The new Gauntlet just came out. I guess on Tuesday. I missed it, but we're gonna do it now. I saw some of the challenges online, and I know it's not gonna be the most simple thing, but
a little learning is dangerous.
goodness gracious, that thing's loud. I think that should be better on its volume. For goodness, is it loud. And why do I have to look at this thing when I'm doing the gauntlet? Is the cutscene really necessary? Am I gonna be able to skip this? Question mark? Okay, there we go. Don't know why skipping it took so long. And it still has more loading to do. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that means I can't leave this area, I assume. Yes, this is the gauntlet for Alpha Omega. Trying it out, and I mean, yeah, this is the first attempt that I'm making at this, so. I don't know if it would even let me leave this area. Now, I saw all the challenges online. I don't remember what all of them are. What constitutes as much higher than them? That's my question. Will like a jump knife work on them, or? I assume jump knifing does not work. Okay, this works though. What qualifies as much higher? I assume this is the only place I can damage zombies then. From what I've seen though, the challenges in this gauntlet are weird, but they're doable, quote unquote. Okay. I also don't have my solo loadout on. I made a little bit of a mistake. Hurry up, double points. Or don't hurry up, I mean slow down. Just maximize points here. Oh goodness. Would you please stop hitting me so much? I also know I need Galvan Knuckles soon, so I guess let's just buy this way. Let's get that shield part while we're here. You know, the thing that you always tend to yell at me for. Let's see. This should be the cul-de-sac. Center Street. Okay, now this should be the cul-de-sac. I guess we should open up this door, because I know we need them. I just don't remember how soon we need them. Because we need to melee this thing with them. What do you mean, whoa, whoa, whoa? You know it's true. You always yell at me. I know I always forget it, but... there it is. Oh, really? I can't shoot them off yet? Okay. I know one of the challenges is to shoot off every head of the mannequins, but I guess you can only do it on that round. And then this is why I chose the Strife. I know, shoot, I think the next challenge is, regarding weapons, is, let's see, shotguns. I think the last one is LMGs. A kindly reminder. Well, thank you for the kindly reminder, then. You know what, let's get the nuke. Okay, what's the next challenge gonna be? Oh, we're getting duck and cover. So, duck, you can only use them all crouch. The next one is called and cover, where you can only use your weapons prone. It's a fun time. I think I'm just gonna hoard them up and then throw a wraith fire into them. Since I don't have any ammo. Come here, zombies. Come here, come here. Come to Sharpe. Goodness, there are a lot of slow ones. I guess I don't have to ooh, money. Money, 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 money. Oh. I guess the zombies don't like me, Mr. Crabbing. Mr. Crabsing. Yeah, I know. I've heard that for a long time, for a while now, because of all the Call of the Dead characters being in the whatchamacallit. All the Call of the Dead characters are in Blackout now, which I also saw Ted. As in the bus driver, Ted is in Blackout now as well. That's just crazy to me. But yeah, I don't think Call of the Dead it's gonna be the last map. Like, I don't think that's something that they would do. But I think they might do not a remake of Call of the Dead, but it might be like a part of it, kind of like how we had Revelations. Like, maybe we're probably going to get like a Revelations 2.0 kind of thing. I'm not the best at it, but I'm not exactly terrible. Ah, get off the top of my head. That's weird that I could get that while I was standing up. What is that going to be? Ooh, double points. I want that. That'll help me out tremendously. Yeah, I like the fact that you can keep coming back in it. There's a zombie behind me. 2 zombies behind me. Okay. He was just gonna stand on my head and take it. Okay. What's next challenge? Complete the gas vent. Okay, that's not that bad. Let's go up and get this thing real quick. Let's grab the shield before we get that thing finished. Because it just has to be by the end of the round, doesn't mean I have to do it right this second. Okay, it's not here. It's right here. Melee, melee. Melee, 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 melee. Gosh, I love Galvin Knuckles. Although I do have to say, ooh, max ammo finally. My most favorite melee out of all the Black Ops games was Sickle and Ballistic Knife. That combo was the best, like, wow. I don't think anything beats that. At least for me, nothing beats it. Especially when you pack a punch ballistic knife and then you can revive all your friends, like, that just is it for me. Not saying like I'm a support guy, but ooh, insta-kill. That helps. The classified gauntlet? I did it on Xbox with one of my friends in college, but I haven't done it recently. I also haven't finished the whatchamacallit gauntlet on hard mode, unsinkable hard. I haven't done that, but I've done unsinkable. I've done every gauntlet except for not Dead Knight, Ancient Evil. Ancient Evil's the only gauntlet I haven't done. Let's go and see if we can do these vents real quick and then start on the ray gun stuff. Because one of the later challenges is a ray gun. There you are. Damn lightning jack. Where's that part I just saw? There it is. Goodness, there's a lot of zombies all of a sudden. I mean, I know it's because I'm doing the thing, but... Okay. This one over there gooped? Yes, it is. So let's buy this store. Well, don't worry, because I'm not going to be streaming for a little while. This Sunday I'm going to be on vacation, so I'm not going to be streaming for a little bit. And after I get back from that vacation, I'm going to work on my streaming schedule, so I'm not going to be streaming every day. I think it's going to become a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday maybe day. And then those days that I'm not streaming, I think I'm going to try to stick to a schedule where I stream for those days and the other days, so... Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday I upload a Let's Play video or something to YouTube. You know, it's funny that you're going on vacation as well because... Oh, crap. The guy I normally play with, Jar Jar, he's also on vacation right now. Okay, this is when I need the Galva Knuckles for. So this is an infinite round right now. Let's see. I need to kill 31 zombies. 1, 2, 3. I think I could also just farm zombies. You ready for your vacation, though, Kyle? I know I'm ready for mine. Oh, there's 10 left. You know, while it's an infinite round, I kind of want to see if I can get the ray gun stuff done. Oh, didn't mean to throw that. Goodness gracious. You know, I don't have a notepad open. 8. I need to open up a notepad real quick. Oh, give me 1 second. I need to switch my source now. Let's see. Online notepad. There's all my stuff. So ray gun. 8. No, I don't need any of those other codes. Like the time codes. I know I actually need to activate 8 AM. So maybe I won't, maybe I should go ahead and do that. Okay, don't die, okay. It is 8, right? Yes, 8. Where are the other TVs? There's one right here. Okay, I remember where they are. It's not there. Easy enough. You know I'm gonna have to pack my pistol just to get rid of it, aren't I? And I say that with the meaning that I need to use my pistol to get the ray gun, but then I need to get rid of my pistol because... Actually, I guess I don't have to. I guess I could trade the ray or a shotgun over the ray gun, then just pick the ray gun up after the round's over. That is an option. It's probably the best thing. Zero. 8, 0. Oh, tell me this is the TV. This is not the TV, okay. So let's just go back to where we came. Uh-oh. That was close. Zero. 8, 0, 0. Any guesses on what the last number is? It also occurred to me that Rushmore isn't actually active right now. Is he? 17 zombies, okay. I can work with that. Seven? Okay. Ooh, I don't think it's 7, I think it's 9. It just occurred to me I went over 17. Yeah, it's a 9. Did I go 8, 0, 0, 9? Yes, I did. Okay, it's 27. That's also very doable. Does that lower the counter? Yes, it does. To what, though? 5 zombies. Okay. That's doable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess Rushmore is always active here. Here's the thing, I don't remember how to do any of this. Wait, yes I do. I have 2 parts to this thing, right? Yeah, so where's the last? I know where it is, okay. I already have the shield. Why doesn't it say 1 out of 2 next to my name? Why is it just a check? It should be a 0 out of 2 thing. Or I mean 1 out of 2 because I've done 1. Pick up the part. Don't want to go this way. For some reason I read... Wait. No, I could have gone to solitary. Never mind. I'm just an idiot. Yeah. It's just been a while. There we go. Get out of here. Electric Jacks, I think, are your name? Which ammo type do we want? One Mark 25 115. That's the yellow one, the one that has infinite ammo. Brain rot? I don't think I want brain rot. Cryo freeze? Firebomb. Well, whichever we get this one is the one we're doing, unless it's brain rot. Cryo freeze. Isn't cryo freeze the machine gun one? With cryo freeze we need people though. I guess next round we can do that then. Depending on what the next round is. This next round's gonna be one of those big rounds. Okay, well, let's see what the next round is. Get riot shield kills. I need to get 15 riot shield kills. Does killing with the gun of the riot shield count? Yes, it does. Don't you think you guys can kill me? You know, I was just about to say, what if you didn't have a shield by this point? That would suck, but the last challenge makes you build the shield. Okay, I've already done this, so... Do you need the Bowie knife for this? Do I need the Bowie knife for this, ray gun? This is the X. No. Oh, yes. Oh no, you just have to melee them, okay. Wait, is there something I have to do after that though? Oh, okay, yes. Come here, blue zombies. There's one. I see the next blue zombie. There he is. You guys not dropping your stuff? Question mark? Or do I have to let them completely freeze or something? Oh no, there it is. 1, 2. Must have just been like a visual glitch. Oh, I can't activate Adam? Huh, interesting. Oh crap. Ugh. What's the next thing gonna be? Survive the jolting jack on. It's jolting jack, not electric jack. Well, come hither, jolting jacks. You guys don't scare me at all. I don't know if they have to be close enough or not. I don't know what the range is on this baby. I got some electricity 2 up my sleeve. Oh, there we go. Now I got the ray gun. There's actually quite a few of these things. Is this really called shocking development? I hate Treyarch. They're literally the worst. Gosh, there's so many of them. Favorite B4 map? You see... I don't know. Back when Black Ops 1 was a thing, 5 was one of my more favorite maps. But I'm not sure I would say I like Classified more than 5. Like, I love how much they added, but I like the challenge of the Pentagon Thief and the bonfire sales, which, I mean, I know the bonfire sales are in, I know it's in Classified, but, let's see. What's my most favorite one? What part am I missing for the ray guns? You get bonfire sale by staying in whatchamacallit for a long enough time. No Man Land. If you stay in there long enough, they'll give you a bonfire sale. Yeah. It's like if you stay there for 5 consecutive rounds without leaving one, still give it to you. Where's the second canister? There's one there. It's not in this room. It's not. Oh, I know where it is. It's over here in storage. Okay, now let's go get that ray gun. Excuse me, Jolting Jack. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Where's my last perk? Oh yes, it's over here. I was really confused when the round didn't end. I thought I just glitched everything. I didn't understand this one when I saw it in oh. That's what it means. Okay. This is interesting. I guess it's a good thing I just bought all my perks. I was really confused when I saw this because I was like, oh, it's just the same round but with nukes? That wouldn't make any sense. This makes a little bit more sense. Where's the next nuke gonna spawn? Okay, easy enough. Let's take a second, make sure everything gets... Oh wait, this doesn't last long. Do I at least get 400 points? I do. Really? Only 2 nukes? Okay. This is the round that I wasn't looking forward to. I can just buy the Mog though. And I put it back so it doesn't glitch out on us. I really wish I had Dragon's Breath on this thing. I really need to go and level up my guns. I'm close on this and my Strife to being leveled up all the way. I think my Strife is at level 11. I don't remember what this is at. Okay, good, I bought ammo. I'm not sure how I got it. I think I just had it. It's either that or I got it from the black market without knowing I got it. But if I had to give an answer, I think it might just be black market. What's that gonna be? Max ammo, not bad. I was hoping for a nuke though. So the next unpacked gun challenge is LMGs. The bunker bedrooms. Where? I don't know why I got that effect on my screen. Is that where Pack-a-Punch is? No, it isn't, is it? I know it is Pack-a... Why are we having a rave party in here? Dual wield. We're having a party in here. This is actually... I thought the game just crashed. I was about to be very upset. You know what? Why am I even bothering to use this thing? Luna. Nuke. Get that as soon as this runs out. Oh look, Classified's installed again. I'm not sure why, but as soon as I logged on, I got a notification saying that they were reinstalling all map packs before this one, Alpha and Omega, for quality assurance reasons or something. Not exactly sure what that means, but they reinstalled everything. But it only started as soon as I opened up this game. Please tell me this isn't the round where it's 2 hit. Okay, it's still 1 hit. I need a new shield. I find it funny that they think this is a big deal to use Galvanicles. I mean, it's not like I was basically doing this the whole game already. Oh, they just broke the shield. Good thing I was already on my way to get another one. I'm just waiting for the round where I have to shoot everything off. Or all the mannequins' heads off. You know, I almost wish I had Ethereal Razor right about now. I don't know how I hit that fast. I want to see if I can make it back to that power up. Oh, you're kidding me. Let me go. Let me go. Hit the jumping jack. Hit the jumping jack. It gets rid of zombies. That was stupid. If you get cornered, you can't do anything. That's not a shield. That's a lady. Oh, it's not even gonna give me Dying Wish back. Even though the round reset. Hi there, dog. Really? I went down that fast? Is this the round I'm gonna lose on? This can't be the round that I lose on. Come on. Hello there, dog. It's that damn jumping jack, or jolting jack. Guess that's what they're called. Oh, don't tell me this is happening. Wish he would come off his damn roof. There he is. He did exactly what I asked. Guess just keep them nice and trained. It's gonna be the best way of doing this. Hope to God for a nuke. Don't die. Come on. Don't tell me I was this close to finishing at that last round, but died. Or not the last round, the first attempt. I was close to finishing it that first time. I've already done this. Hey, yo. I have done this. I don't think there's anything I can do to prepare for the next round, though. Oh, hi, Luna. How are you doing? Uh-oh. I no longer have access to Pack-a-Punch. Which one just went down? Which house went down? Oh, it's this one. Hi, Luna. Will you protect me? Okay. This next challenge is going to be... Ooh, that was my 1000th round. All players need to pass their electric traps without touching the beams enough times. What is this? I need to do it 10 times? See, the problem is I'm not sure. I think it's this thing. Excuse me. I definitely killed you. As I thought I had. I'm already out of ammo. Oh, shucks. I don't want to do this 10 times. I feel like I'm going to mess up. I need a new shield. Why are these zombies so fast? Ooh, max ammo. Thank you. That was much needed. I heard you fast once. Okay, I guess let's give this an attempt. If we lose on this one, I'm gonna be upset. Yeah. Okay. Really got to slide? I do have to slide, that's stupid. Wait, what? I thought I got... Did I not get through that? Do I have good Wi-Fi? Are you asking because the stream's lagging? Or are you just asking in general? Because in general, we have good Wi-Fi. Like, it doesn't reach throughout the whole entire house, but where it does reach, you have a good, stable connection. But right now, I'm wired. I'm not using, I'm wired over Ethernet. I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm very confused about how I got damaged there. It didn't seem like I got damaged at all. Okay, let's see. First, let's go to create a class and do solo. Going back to Path of Sorrows. Okay. Was it the round end? I guess when I saw the thing pop up, I assumed it was, I lost because of, whatchamacallit. I got damaged. That's a stupid challenge. That's definitely one that would be easier, like, two-player, but...
I have drunk so deeply that my every fiber aches with the pain of what has been. And the pain of what has yet to come. I fear it may drive me insane.
I think we got it this time, though.
Worlds.
You see, I do have some
Wars.
that normally would play with me on this stuff.
All torn asunder.
But right now, he's in a big, heavy spot in work, so he doesn't really have time to play stuff right now. And the guy I normally do custom maps with / Destiny with, he's on vacation right now as well. And then I have another friend that's just MIA. As far as I'm aware, he's doing well and fine, but he doesn't really exactly respond to any messages anymore. Okay. So now we have an understanding what all the challenges are. Destiny, I mean, we got the armor done minus the masterworks. So I might go back to do the masterworks, but I'm not sure right now. If I do, I might do it off stream, I might do it on stream. And MIA means missing in action. Goodness, I'm sucking at aiming. I'm not sure how you do this if you jump down. Ooh, money, 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 money. This was a lot easier when I had a double points. I wish I had that now. Oh, really? Can't activate that. That's interesting. Okay. You know, it occurred to me, I don't think I ever answered your what's my favorite BO3 map, or BO4 map, / one I hate the least. If we're talking about the Aether story maps, I think this one would probably be the best, even though Mob of the Dead is like my favorite map. I think this one might be a little bit just more flushed out per se. But in terms of the Chaos story, probably Ancient Evil, because I love the idea that we finally get like the Greek mythology stuff. And plus Pegasus and the Pegasus Strikes are all really cool. In terms of everything, well, I guess it's between this and Ancient Evil. The end of Ancient Evil? Do you mean like the cutscene? Because that is like a big plot twist ending, and I do like that. I guess it... I don't know, it's between this one and Ancient Evil though for me. I need ammo. I never hit the power button. Or I mean lever. Yeah, that was a really big cutscene at the end of Ancient Evil. Although I do have to say, I think I like the cutscene for this one a little bit better than Ancient Evil's. Because the Ancient Evil one, like, yeah, it was like, oh my goodness, that's a big twist. But with this one, it's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And it's the first time we've had a character that or I guess second time now, that we've had a character, like, die. And yeah, we had Richtofen die, but he came back in this map. He came back in the very next map, I mean, like... Man was out here doing, how much these cost? 5,000. Oh, you don't like the drawn style? I mean, yeah, the cartoony style, or the drawn style isn't going to be everybody's favorite, but I don't think it's bad necessarily. Nuke again at the end of the round. Oh, don't... If I died there, I would have been pissed. I found it interesting when we started going strictly to the cartoon style, like... And I guess Darius and Drax the first time that we really had it. Yeah. Like, nothing has the effect like, the first or ending Darius and Drax, cutscene, like... with Tank having to do that, or Tank Dempsey having to do that stuff. I don't think that could have been done very well in a drawn manner. But I don't know. I don't know if I could have. I don't know if seeing this one in a action manner would have been as conveying. Is there a guy on top of me? There's a zombie on top of me that's not killing me. He wasn't hurting me. Was he? Like, what? That's stupid. Now I'm just upset. Ooh, there's a double points. Yeah, I thought it wasn't hurting me. And now I can't move because it's on top of me. Gosh, these challenges are so stupid because of stuff like that. Like, just because it was sitting on top of me doesn't mean the game has to kill me. It's like I was doing a glitch. And that's the stupid thing. I wasn't trying to break the game broke itself, and then I got punished. Yeah, like there are subtle things that I think the whole thing could have been done in 3D, but just like the subtle things like her eyes changing the glow like that, and I don't think her eyes glowing could have been conveyed well in 3D. Or I guess I should say a live action cutscene. I guess. I don't know if there's any better way of saying it. Okay, we have two now. Let's go ahead and go do the challenge. I guess let's get the shield before we do it. Probably be better. This next round, yeah, next round's the round we're gonna do the ray gun stuff. Where am I going? Shoo, don't kill me. So let's get rid of 8009. So let's also pick up that whatchamacallit component. You don't know how they make the live action cutscene? Yeah, it's rendered in game. It's not like an actual cutscene per se. So everything that you see is live, which is why you see versions of it that glitch out. The game just basically sends instructions to the character models, and then those character models then move the way that they do in the cutscene. So that's why you don't see people in custom maps doing the same thing, because we don't have the option to get the character models to do joint motion like that. And as for them talking, I'm not sure if that's done the same way or whatever, but really. What? What do you mean by that statement there? Question mark. I don't want to do that right now. I need to do the ray gun stuff, which I don't think it's dependent on whatchamacallit, the vents. Maybe it is. I hope it's not, though. Nuke. And get the same cutscene? If it gets the same cutscene, then I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. It's just telling which bones to move at which time. Which, I mean, that's all animation really is anyway. You know what, now that I think about it, I think I know how to do a cutscene in Black Ops 3, stuff like that. Huh. I think I just thought of a way to do the cutscenes, which I guess people have tried and maybe it doesn't work. But I don't see a reason why it wouldn't work. The only thing I don't know how to do them would be the camera motion. Okay, I have to do the vents. And I'm not getting any more points now. Was this one of the vents? No. That house is, though. In case you're wanting to know how I'm thinking about doing the vents, or not the vents, the animations, you can essentially make custom animations in the game, and I'm thinking you can just play a custom animation on the character. You just extract the bones into something like Maya, then create an animation on it with those on that rig, and then you can make custom animation. So I could make a custom animation with like Shrek dancing. Okay, I don't see that. That TV isn't lighting up. Well, I want to make some kind of end screen to it, whether that's going to be a pre-rendered cutscene or something where the characters actually interact and stuff. I don't know, but we'll see. the closer thing that I can get, or the closer I can get to, the closer I can get to doing something that Treyarch would make, the better. So, like, whether that be getting an animator and having someone animate something like is the end cutscene for this map, I don't know. But I want my map to feel like a Treyarch map, albeit it's probably going to be a little small for a Treyarch map, but it's going to feel Treyarch quality. Excuse me, zombies. Okay, I'm glad this is here. For a second I thought it wasn't going to spawn in. 6. Ray gun 6. Hit my mouse pad. So the map takes place in a nuclear silo. That was the inspiration that I had for it. It doesn't exactly... I mean, it looks like a nuclear silo, but it doesn't look like an actual nuclear silo. Like, if you look at it, you can tell it's one, but it's not. And when I say it's not, like, just based on a US nuclear silo, it has different styling to it, but it's based in a nuclear silo, and inside of it you have like a dark, overrun feeling to it. One, 6-1. You know, this round would have to be perfect for farming kills and stuff. Is there a story? Yes, I'm going to be adding a story to the map. I'm gonna try to place it into the zombie timeline. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm making the people, the premise characters want to come there, right in between Classified and Blood of the Dead. So essentially Nikolai reads the Chronorium at the end of Blood of the Dead. He knows that Dr. Monty is a threat, so he decides that he wants to 617. He's going to decide that he wants to learn all that he can about Dr. Monty, and knowing that Richthofen has read the Chronorium and has gone through these events, probably has written it down in his diary, so he wants to recover Richthofen's diary. So, in this dimension that they travel to, the diary is no longer in the care of the Soviets like it is in some other timelines. This was divided to the Americans, and it was delivered to the Pentagon, which would have been classified, which would have been the reason they go there. But it was transferred to the silo facility an earlier period in time because they wanted to study and create experiments based off of Richthofen's work, so they gave this facility the journal to do that such thing. That was perfect timing, by the way. Walking over there with one zombie kill left. It's a 6175. Six, 1, 7, 5. Okay, which parts do I have? 2. I I know which part I don't have. It's the one in here. Got it. I know that's probably sounded really convoluted, but does that make sense to you, Kyle, upon the story? Because I tried my best to, like, make that fit in. Let's see. Where am I going? Storage. And the main goal of the map is probably going to be to launch the rocket, which is in there. It's not going to be a missile, because they retrofitted it to do some experiments with space stuff. So they remodeled the silo to be a... Sounds like a game that could be a reboot. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And I mean, I'm probably going to take that as more of a different story. Okay. Wait, you mean a different story as in like a reboot of a different story for this game, or a different story as in I should use a different story? I don't want brain rot. Okay, I'll do kilowatt. But the main goal of the map's gonna be to like launch the rocket, because there's a door at the bottom of the map under the rocket that needs to be blasted open. Or it's sealed shut, so what they need to do is bring the facility back on, bring the rocket back to working order, and then launch it, quote-unquote, to open up the door. And once they open up the door, they recover the journal, and then they leave to go to classified. What about the diary? Because the diary's in the... Yeah, I'm not even sure if it is a change, because I'm pretty So, the way the story works is you get Nocturne and Toten, which has the Marines, and I think Peter McCain's a part of them, which they go... No. There's Nocturne and Toten, which is just completely random people. It's the first zombie outbreak. Then there's Verrucht, which is the Marines, including Peter McCain, or Tank Dempsey's in there. He was sent in to rescue Peter McCain. They get captured, and stuff happens. He gets tested on with a drunk Russian and a Japanese spy. Something happens, so Richtofen joins them in Verrucht, where they fight for their life, and then they go to Derice, in which Richtofen drops his journal when they get into the teleporter and teleport to Kino. That journal is then recovered, and in a deal between the Soviets and the Americans, the assets from Derice are split. The diary ends up going to the Soviets, which is why from Kino, Richtofen knows he dropped his journal and goes to find it, which is why they go to Ascension. It's Richtofen wants to get his journal and his diary and go to the moon, which that plan fails when the rocket launches without us, but that's why they go to Ascension, is for the diary mainly. But I think in other versions, the diary is in Americans' hands, because in Classified, we talk about having the journal. So that's why I was saying the journal gets transferred from classified to this silo facility. So it's not exactly a small change. I mean, it kind of is a small change, but I think it's actually not a change, quote unquote, because I think it does happen in the story. And yes, I know. I'm a nerd. I know the whole story in my head. I know sometimes when I'm playing with people, they make or try to make some corrections, but most times the corrections aren't exactly correct. I don't remember. Where's the last... You know a lot as well. Good, then I guess we're nerds together. And I know I said Noct was the first zombie outbreak. That's not entirely true. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't just mess everything up. But if you know a lot, do you... Ooh, why hello, Widowmaker Deuce. Deuce, yes. And welcome all Widowmaker Deuce's viewers. How are you guys doing today? We're just having a good old time talking about the zombie storyline and some custom zombie stuff. Also, I say tonight as if everybody's in the same time zone, but... I'm gonna have to do some trickery here. I need to get ammo. Guess it's a good thing I built the shield there. It's going well. Some stupid challenges that I hate, but... I mean, what can you do about that? Yeah, we're just in here chilling, talking about the zombie storyline and how it's convoluted and other stuff. Wishing I was better at the game. I don't have all the... Gosh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot. I don't have all the stuff to upgrade the ray gun. Let's see, where can I get... Where's everything? What haven't I grabbed? There's the wire. Or the tubes. Where's the other canister that I haven't picked up? Did I not pick up the one in storage again? I think that's one I haven't done. It really does take a graduate degree to understand. I'm just lucky I've been following since the beginning, so I kind of have an understanding before I had to go and read Raffle Waffle's whole Chronorium build that he did. Gosh, that makes everything so much easier to understand. Oh shoot, I passed it, didn't I? Oh gosh. Well, everything's going great. I thought I had more armor than that. At least that wasn't as stupid as my first death. My first death was because a zombie was standing on my head. Wasn't damaging me, just standing there, and that killed me. Yes. Well, yes and no. The day Alpha and Omega came out, I did the main quest for this. When I haven't exactly done Alpha and Omega since then, but whenever I play a zombies map, I tend to do the main quest, the Easter eggs and all that. But I haven't done the Alpha and Omega one, or really Black Ops 4. Actually, I guess I have. I went and did 9 and Blood of the Dead the other day. Shoot, how long ago was that? I don't know, there's probably a VOD on it. It might have been like a week ago that I did Blood. But I mainly do like custom maps and other things like that. How about you guys? Are you a big Black Ops 4 quest guy? With the likes of like Noah J and all them? Okay, so this thing recharges way faster. Let's see. What's the next thing coming up? Jolting Jack Onslaught, that's not bad. The nuke. Oh, whoops. Jolting. I feel like this was better down in the, whatchamacallit. Yeah, Black Ops 3 really was the big push for Easter eggs in terms of Treyarch. Like, yeah, BO2 was big on them as well, but Black Ops 3 really, really pushed it. Especially, like, how Shadows of Evil really made you do half the Easter egg just unlocking Pack-a-Punch. Yeah, I've been meaning to do some grinding for Black Ops 4 and all that. I need to go and do the classified Easter egg on... Actually, no, I've already done the classified Easter egg. I need to go and do some Easter eggs on this game still, so... Oh, you've never done an Easter egg? Well, you're missing out. Well, actually, Easter eggs really aren't for everybody, but they're a nice little challenge sometimes. When Treyarch does them correctly. Cough, cough, Blood of the Dead. Well, if you want... Let's see, what's a fun Easter egg to do that's easy to do solo? Well, there's the Verrucht one where you can just flush a toilet 3 times. That's a nice Easter egg to do solo. Let's see, Easter eggs, that would be good solo. That eliminates all the Black Ops 1 ones. Giant, yeah, Giant would be a good one. That sounds about your pay grade. Hey, don't be so harsh on yourself. You're not that bad. Giant would be an easy one to do. That's the fly, or it's the fly trap is what it was called in World at War. It's a nice little Easter egg that gets you the Annihilator. Oh, really? It goes underground? Alpha and Omega. Well, Alpha and Omega isn't exactly hard, ... It's definitely not easy, quote unquote. Yeah. Oh. This is why I hate this game. Where's next one gonna spawn? Yeah, that is also true. This one, I guess, isn't bad as well if you have someone hold a zombie. Really, the answer to doing zombies Easter eggs is holding a zombie. Zetsubo. Zetsubo is going to be the easiest one for you to do solo. And I know a lot of people hate Zetsubo no Shima, but I really like Zetsubo, actually. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but Zetsubo's steps are really simple for compared to all the other maps, and it's probably going to be your best bet. It's a nice place to try, plus you get to feel accomplished when you beat the spider boss and all that stuff. Really? It's one you've probably done the fewest? I mean, I guess I haven't done it that many times as well, but it really sucks that I have to. Okay, there's 2 zombies. Yes, I mainly do zombies. I dabble in other things sometimes, but the main focus of this channel, quote unquote, is zombies and stuff. Zombies, custom maps, things like that. So 3 times in one day. Nice, Kyle. That's a. Don't know why you do it 3 times in one day, but some of the other things I've dabbled with is things like Destiny 2, which I know is kind of controversial. I also did a Terraria stream last night, just because there weren't many new things to do, and I didn't know the gauntlet for Black Ops, this map, was out yet. I'm also not opposed to doing stuff like Minecraft or anything like that, but and if it isn't obvious from the bot, the restream bot in the chat that keeps talking for Kyle, there's a YouTube just link down in the Twitch panels, because I have a YouTube channel as well, and I post some Let's Plays there. I don't know if that's something you guys heard, but my headset just started making a screaming noise at me. It came through on your end too? I'm not sure what that was. I think that might have been... Was it loud for you guys, or was it soft screaming? Because I said screaming, but it was more like a big staticky noise on my end. What was that power-up that just dropped? Carpenter. Oh. I need to get an ammo. Yikes, it was loud on your guys' end. Or yikes, I got trapped. Not exactly sure where you guys are in the video. Uh-oh. Well... How did I survive? How did I survive? I should be dead. God, how did I survive that? You know, I don't remember where I was in conversation when I started talking about, whatchamacallit, my YouTube channel, but... Oop, whoops, I want this. Yeah, a similar issue tonight on the stream. Oh, okay. You see, I assume you use something like an Elgato to record. I mean, that's, I'm pretty sure what 90% of the market uses now, I guess. If you're, at least if you're using a, your audio jack. Because, I mean, I don't use the audio jack. The way I record all the audio is instead of, I mean, it's not so much an issue when I'm not having people playing with me. But if I'll either output the sound out through my TV whenever I'm playing solo, and then just have all the other audio route through the TV, so it'll actually export, or the Elgato will record sounds. It was loud to you guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure exactly what caused it. It might just be my wire that caused it, but whenever I need to use the mic, though, on my headsets, I don't have a USB mic that plugs into my controller. I still use this jack, but to get around it, I use the headphone jack on my TV and put it into my... I have a little audio interface over here. And that audio interface outputs the sound to these headphones. So I always have output thing on TV. So my controller can stay 100% wireless. Because right now you guys get game sound and all I have plugged into this are... I don't have anything plugged into my controller, so I can keep it this, but you guys can still hear the game and everything. I'm sorry about your ears, though, Midnight. I don't think I've ever had that happen on a stream before. Also, with these lights flashing and stuff, I wonder, is there a way to turn that on in-game? Oh, this is the Galvanuckles only one. The last time I got to this challenge, I ended up dying twice. First one was for a stupid reason. Second one, even stupider. Was even more stupid. I don't have any of my perks yet. Oh, you only use the cable when you're doing the chat audio. Huh. So, your cable then, do you have a wireless headset then? Or, I guess you're... What do you mean it didn't capture it when it did? God, I just ran past... I was trying to get Blood Wolf Bite. Because the way I do it is I just set the PlayStation to output all sound to the TV regardless. So that way I don't have to capture it from the controller. And as long as you do... Oh, this is the tonic. As long as you do that, you'll, Oh, this is bad. I got a whole bunch of buff guys behind me. Yeah, as long as you, do that, Elgato will record it. The only problem, or I guess the only thing that you'd run into is you need something to record the audio with. The weird thing, though, is that the game isn't being recorded through my audio interface. The only thing that's being recorded through my audio interface is my voice right now. So it's weird that the loud thing would be recorded. This is not gonna happen. Really? Why can't I kill any? Die! That's how I died last time, essentially. Shoo. That was almost bad. Nuke. Get it? I don't know, maybe it could also just be the Elgato that I have. Wireless headset attaches to your PC. Game mode comes. PC line. In. Hold on. What? Wireless controller attaches to your PC. Got it. I assume you're using something like the Steel Series. Or I guess you could... Yeah. That doesn't matter, though. Game audio comes in on your PC, comes in on the PC line, in from the controller. Okay, so it's goes. Mic goes into the PS4 controller from the PC line out. Okay, so you just have a two-way. You just have an okay. That's interesting. A 4-pole splitter, okay. Yeah, that's an interesting way of doing it. The only... Yeah, I don't... That's not a bad way. I don't mind that way at all, actually. That's probably what I would have done if I didn't, have my audio interface. Yeah. That's what I figured you meant. How'd your stream go, by the way? So I said I remember, you just said that you had the one glitch. There wasn't anything other than that, was there? Twitch just isn't breaking down on everybody, is it? Oh, really? It's venting now. Multiple are offline. What's offline? Yellow House and APD interrogation. Okay. Went well last one audio issue. You expected that issue? Why'd you expect it? Was it just glitching out kind of like the whole time? Oh, you don't normally stream it from console? I mean, I don't really either. I tend to stream it from PC, but Black Ops 4 actually... I hate streaming Black Ops 4 from my PC because it just lags everything to hell. Black Ops 4 is so poorly optimized on PC. That's why. Is this your first stream using that setup? Yeah, I tend to do PC stuff as well. I mean, I'm not saying PC Master Race here, but PC's just easier to stream with. Other than the fact of you sometimes can get the lag and stuff, but also with me being primarily custom zombies and stuff, Black Ops 3 is just about the only thing I can do. Really? I stood up. That's the challenge I hate. Yeah, I didn't mean the first time ever with your setup. I just meant first time in a while. Whew. That's the one challenge I hate in this stupid gauntlet. So if you had to dig out of the closet, I assume you're using something like an original Elgato, maybe? But if you're using an original Elgato, that would mean you can only use 720 on it. Yeah, which Elgato do you use, Widowmaker? Oh, it's the HD60 Pro. Sure, if you got the HD60 Pro, then, wait. HD60 Pro, which one's that? That's what I'm thinking of? Oh, then we have, yeah, the HD60 Pro, that's the one that I have. That's one that goes inside the computer. So you didn't have to dig the Elgato out of the closet. You just had to dig the other stuff out. Yeah, PCI. I got that one because it's just easier. Plus, if I wanted to, I mean, my main screen is dead ahead, which is why I'm playing. You'll see me focus forward. But whenever I'm looking at chat, it's off to the side over here, and there's another screen. If I wanted to, I could play just off this screen. And that's what I love about having the PCI version. Yeah. You should see. I just have like 3 bins of just random cables in there, because the way my family works is that as soon as they find a random cable, they're like, hey, do you know what this cable is? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a blah 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 cable. And they're like, oh, you need it, right? And I'm like, no. They're like, oh, who cares? And just throw it in a box. and then I inherit that box. So I'm sure I have those audio cables too. It's just going to take me 2 hours to find them in the endless boxes of wires and wires that I have. But that's what I get for being the tech nerd of the family. So I know the feeling of digging everything out of the audio cables out of the closet. So, the people that followed Widowmaker here, how are you guys doing tonight? You still with us? I keep my viewer count hidden, so I don't know if anybody's actually still here or not, but if you guys are, how you guys doing? Doing well? Trying to peer into the audience here. Like, I'm trying to pick out every single one of you. Yes, that's the biggest reason it takes hours to find these cables. Gosh. You see, I would love to go and sort these cables, but honestly, there's no point. Because half of them are old laptop power adapters that don't have any purpose anymore. Half of them are whatever I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but the telephone adapter. And the other half are random old, like, wireless keyboard things that don't work anymore and stuff. So there's almost no reason for me to go and sort everything. But anything that I do need to keep... anything that I need to keep tracks of is already sorted. Because I'm a... kind of not exactly a neat freak. But when it comes to my stuff, I like it to be organized. Or at least know exactly where it is. That's good to hear, Midnight. I often keep things open if I'm playing solo as well on the side. Because, you know... I'm sure you might feel this as well, Widowmaker. But every once in a while, after or before streaming, it's nice to just sit silently and play a video game instead of playing and talking the whole time. Maybe that's just me and my introvert talking, but... yeah. Especially if it's a stream that I feel like or a game that I feel like people want to enjoy on a stream, I definitely just play it and just sit there and take it all in. Am I gonna die on round 3? Please tell me no. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I used to play a lot of offline, but there's half the time I play it's online streaming. Let's see, where's the piece? Upstairs. Oh, you liked it? You see, Terraria is one of those games that I feel like it works because it's grindy. Grindy, quote unquote. But it's definitely a game that not everybody likes, though. Like, Terraria is one of those games that people either love it or they hate it. And most of the time, people are... I guess it's not that they hate it, but they haven't found out about it yet. Because Terraria isn't really well known. but it has a hardcore fan base. And not to say I do love that game. Well, if you're into those dungeon crawling games, or like Rogue, I think would be Rogue. Terraria is definitely a fun game, especially because it also has the sandbox element to it. Oh, thanks, Widowmaker. Have a nice night. You go catch those Z's. And hopefully it goes better than the last time. Thank you for the host, by the way. I'm not sure if I ever thanked you. Ah, I suck at aiming. Of course, now it's double points. Is this duck? Yes. Do you own Terraria Midnight? Because if you do, then there's no point in listening to the next thing I'm going to say. But if you don't, Terraria often goes on mega sales, like less than 99 cents mega sales. Like, it's ridiculously discounted all the time. I think when I got it for like 76 cents. And it was one of those... Yeah, cheaper than 99 cents. I know it sounds ridiculous, right? But it's true. When I got it, I was already thinking about buying it. Like, my friend was really wanted me to get it, and I was saying, fine, I'll get it. But it was like midnight, and I didn't really feel like playing then. And it was already Steam summer sale, where it was 99 cents. So I was like, I don't really feel like buying it right now. I'll go ahead and buy it tomorrow. And lo and behold, it went on, like, super sale mode, and was 70 cents or something, or the other. So if you wait long, or not even wait long enough, but just wait a certain amount of time, if it's not already, it goes on sale all the time. And it also has one more update coming out to it, so it's still got a tiny bit of life left in it. Yeah, man, I definitely would keep an eye out for it. And I mean, yeah, it may not be for everybody, the game, but if you buy it for 99 cents, I mean, it's $1. Is it really that bad? It's really not that much of a loss if you buy it for $1. And if you ever get a friend to play with you, I mean, having friend quality time is always the best thing. Now I want to see some bets. If I buy ammo right now, how long is it going to take for me to get a max ammo? Is it going to take 2 seconds? Or is it going to take a couple minutes? Or should I not even buy ammo? Uh-oh. That was almost really bad. Yeah, friend quality time really is priceless. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any friends that play Terraria anymore. I have one that I know... I am glad I did not buy that ammo. It came. Uh-oh. Yeah, it really is life that happens when people stop playing games. But you know, you find new people. That door doesn't just want to be bought. Okay, where are the teleportation pieces? That's what I need right now. Well, I mean, it's not the exact thing I need right now, but I want it. Of course, it's in the last place that you check. Yeah, it does suck, but I mean, sometimes it just happens. I mean, not saying it's funny, but it always is sad when you see high school friends like saying, "Oh, we're never gonna stop hanging out and stuff," but you know those friends from high school, unless you talk to them every single day, you're bound to drift apart, unfortunately. Like, I had a group chat with high school friends that, like, we kept it alive for a long portion of college, but we still barely hang out now. But that's just because we all got jobs, we all got different places. It's just, yeah, we had different trajectories. I mean, one of my friends is in the Air Force now, and he's living in Texas, basically playing the real estate game. I have another friend that was also a computer scientist like me. He's working with some tech company and doesn't exactly live in the same place now, but... And I also have friends that are just kind of dropped off the face of the earth from our chats and stuff. But yeah, such is life. I mean, some of the times I kind of wish didn't happen, but at the same time, it's all about experience. That's what life is. It's not about good or, well, I mean, you should always try to do the right thing, but it's not about so much as what you're going to do, but what you have done and what you make of the past. The world is all about history. Whether we like it or not. And when people tried to hide the past, it never goes well. Yeah, you really always got to make sure you're your best self. That is true. The biggest constant in life is change. Change is always going to happen. Gotta roll with the punches. That's a new one, but yeah, you really do. You know, when life hands you lemons, you don't make lemonade because life doesn't hand you lemons. We made lemons ourselves, so that's what you gotta take away. When you want a citrusy fruit that doesn't exist, you just make lemons. There it is. Take all of the lemons. Yeah, but that's a fun fact in case you didn't know. Lemons are a crossbreed between citrons and something else. I'm not remembering its name right now. Yeah, they're not natural. We made them. We engineered them. Kind of like pugs. We engineered those sons of guns. Okay, God. Thank goodness there's another zombie. I didn't want that in the round. I mean, like, I'll give it to people. Pugs are fun dogs. But they literally live in... Poor pugs with blessed lemons. Yes. But pugs are just unfortunate for the fact of they have so many health problems. Same with things like white tigers. We breed them because they look cool, but they have so many health problems because of how we breed them. That's because most Americans only care about making a profit. Or I guess that's not even Americans that did that part. Not trying to blame other countries, but... yeah, it's just humans in general. Is next round the, yeah, population control. God, yeah, people really are driven by money. Let me pull up my notepad. Get rid of the ray gun code. Okay. Yeah, people definitely do... sorry, I hit my mic. Don't know how loud that was, but... yeah, white tigers look cool, but they have a crap ton of health problems because when there was one white tiger in existence in the wild, we took it and then bred it till we got another white tiger, and then started breeding the two white tigers together. So every single white tiger is a descendant of the same one white tiger. So, 5. They have lots of inbreeding problems. And that's the problem with white tigers. They look really cool, but they're inbred to crap. And that's what's not cool about them. Kind of like pugs. They're funny to look at and make fun of. But at the end of the day, they're still little things that just shit on your carpet. 2. Gosh, incest really isn't. And I know people joke around with it, and a lot of people think, like, oh, that's just common sense. But, I mean, there are groups of people who really believe that they should keep their bloodline pure. And that's just not right. At that point, you're not keeping your bloodline pure, you're just hurting it to crap. Ah. I tried pulling out my sword, but I was in the middle of a melee. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with the Malfoys. The only Malfoy I know is the little Jack known as Draco. But untdone. I better got it. Got it. 6. 5, 2, 6. That was just a stupid slip up on my mistake. I should have pulled it out as soon as I saw I was getting trapped, but instead I thought I could melee my way out of it. Because there's nothing a good punch to the face doesn't solve. No, I think if you just punch the face again, it'll get rid of your black eye. 5269. Hey, 69's the last part of the code. Nice. Can I get a nice in chat? 3, 1. Nuke. Why, thank you, Midnight. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with punching somebody in the face. I don't have a shield. 5269. Whoa, goodness. And I know what you're thinking, Kyle. I don't need a reminder to build the shield. I mean, maybe I did need a reminder this time, but you don't need to patronize me, sir. No, I told you so's. I just passed the shield thing again. What am I doing? Any bets on what ray gun I'm gonna get this time? This time I'm just gonna go with the first thing I get. I think. Depends on what it is. ... What's next challenge? This the block party, okay. I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to change what I was building. The shotgun one, that's brain rot. That's what I was thinking about getting this time. Brain rot isn't bad. I like it, but you think I'm gonna get the 69 one? Yeah, I'm gonna get the Mark 6 version 9. I'm glad you're enjoying the music. I kinda just tune it out. I didn't even notice the song that was playing until you just mentioned the music. It's interesting, nonetheless. I believe you can change the song. There's a Twitch panel down there that shows you what song is playing and the songs that played previously. I'm not sure if you can change it or not, but I think you can. And I'm just saying that for future reference. It's the pretzel add-on, if you see it. Also, every time a song comes up, it'll post in chat what's playing and give you a link about where you can find it. Oh crap, I forgot to get my ray gun thing.
Motivation too. You know, I got motivation.
But I use a service called Pretzel Rocks. That's what I use for stuff. Do I play Overwatch? I used to play it. I played it in beta, and I thought it was fun. But then I haven't played it since beta. And it's not that I don't like the game. I also have a weird thing about it because in college I had a roommate that would scream about this game. And he would scream throughout the hours of the night about it. Like, scream at people on the other end because they're being stupid and whatnot. But I didn't develop a hate for the game, and I don't hate him for that. I know it's a game that you get upset at. It's just... Oh, I forgot you had to get kills with the shield. Yeah, he was, he helped one esports team, another esports college team win, like, a tournament. But, I think he was thinking about signing on to a team, but for some reason never did. 26 kill streak. What are you playing, Kyle? Yeah, he's a good gamer. He's a really nice guy. Oh, he's got a 26 kill streak in Overwatch? Nice, man. That's real good. Got that bloodthirsty perk. God, I'm pissed I didn't get my... God, I'm such an idiot. Time to go pack a punch my pistol, which I meant to do last 2 rounds ago. Okay, let's see. Pack a punch. Here we go. Pick up the gun. Okay, let's see. Kilowatt. That's the one I had last game. Also, with regards to the music and you saying it being chill, it's really funny that you say that because it's on the chill station right now. The thing that I use has, like, I'm not sure how many, stations it has, but yeah, it really is aptly named. The piano was, what? UNF? I'm not sure I know what UNF is. Let's see, where's the spark? Yeah, I'm not sure I know what UNF is. There it is. Onomatopoeia. Oof. Okay. Wait, what? It was good. Now you're speaking a language that I can understand. You know, people like to hate on Roblox, but boy, has it shaped our culture. God, I remember when I was a kid in, like, I think middle school, maybe a little bit younger, but just playing Roblox all the time. No, it was elementary school that I first got into Roblox. God. Am I that old that I played Roblox in elementary school? God, how long ago is that? That was 12 years ago. 13 years ago. God. Roblox really did give us so much. And not saying like it's the best game ever, but God, that was the first game where I really made like a lot of online relationships. That was my first like online best friend, but then again that was like the first like online game I played. God. Yeah, I was back then is when I was like, oh my gosh. Back then, I would always see those, like, custom scripting levels, and I would see people in there, like, making their character 3 times bigger. Or there are those people that would, like, code in those custom weapons and stuff. And while, yeah, I knew, like, half those people didn't actually make it, they just copied it from some online websites. That was, like, my first big interaction with coding and seeing how amazing it was, and I guess that had an effect on my future because, look at me, I just went and studied, paid thousands of dollars to be at a school to learn how to do this stuff. Maybe I should do a live stream on Roblox and go and teach these people who's boss. We are having a moment. We're taking a look at my childhood. We getting deep. We're out here like holes with Shia LaBeouf digging deep. God, there's so many jumping jacks. There we go, max ammo. God, Holes was such a good movie. I mean, not as good as some of the other ones that came out during its time, like... God, what came out around the time of Holes? I'm not sure now. Yeah, Holes was a very influential movie on a lot of people. Wasn't that like one of the first movies Shia LaBeouf did that wasn't a Disney movie? Or was Holes Disney? No, Holes wasn't Disney. They wouldn't have people die by venomous nail poison in it if it was Disney. Don't put a Yeah, it was his breakout. I think it was his first movie that he did that wasn't Disney. Why? I guess, yeah, the plastic would explode. That's why you should drain it a little bit first, but... Did you just find a exploded water bottle in your freezer? We do live and learn. You know, most of the time, ice is really weird because as you give a substance more and more coldness, it shrinks down and down to the point until it, I mean, the molecules get more and more... They get closer together, essentially. But when you freeze something into ice, it actually gets dense, or it gets bigger but denser at the same time, unlike all the other substances. Ice is the only thing that does that. Because, like, you'll have a gas that's this big, and then you'll cool it, and it'll shrink into a liquid that only fills this much. But then you freeze that, and it gets into an ice block this big. Science. Science, bitch. Fucking magnets, you're right. You want to know how they work? Demons. That's how. Frickin' demons. That or else Shia LaBeouf. Gnomes? That's a good theory. That could be it. Magnets. Are you actually asking for an explanation? Because if you want an explanation, I can actually give an explanation to how they work. At least I can give a brief explanation to how they work. Goodness gracious. Although the answer does inquire a spectrum, so given that's 2019, that might not be the best thing. Yeah, magnets work off something called the magnetic spectrum, which is a spectrum of magnetism. It's essentially all magnets have a field to them, which is electric based, so the term electromagnet isn't incorrect. Oh, I didn't have to use this. But when a magnet sticks to something, essentially... Let me see how I'm trying to say this. So everything has poles in it. Everything has poles that face north or south, essentially. And things that are more susceptible to magnetism have more poles. So, like, us as humans, we don't exactly have poles that will be enough for a magnet to stick to us, which is why we don't experience the effects of magnetism. But if we have a strong enough electromagnets where we get it pulls on them really hard, we'll start to feel sick from it. Yeah, it's about the electrons. But So when you take this electromagnetic field, which is an electricity field essentially, and stick it on a metal, it aligns all those poles to the same position as the magnets. Or the opposite direction, I guess. So like the south will attract the north. And then from there, it will stick to it. And it's about electrons and all that. I mean, as electricity relates to electrons. But the way you can make something magnetized is you can take an electromagnet, which you just make by taking a piece of metal and putting a bunch of current through it. And then you take a piece of metal that has a bunch of poles in it, or electrons, or whatever you want to say, that can be converted and just rub them. Gosh, I keep hitting my mic. I'm sorry, guys, that probably is loud. But you take the electromagnet and you just keep rubbing it against the magnet, so that way all the poles will align with each other. And you keep doing it so they get permanently put there. And they will, it'll eventually make the metal into a magnet. I know I'm not the best explainer at that. There's probably way better explanations, but that's like a brief understanding on it. Question mark. I probably would have had a better time explaining quantum entanglement to you than magnets. I could probably explain quantum mechanics to you better than I can a magnet. Fun fact, if you have an SSD in your computer is using quantum mechanics to function. SSDs rely on a quantum mechanic principle to function and store data. Quantum entanglement, when it was first introduced, if this says anything that's spectacular about science, it should be this. But when quantum entanglement was first introduced, it was called spooky action at a distance. And essentially, what quantum entanglement means, we're going to have to pause the game for this. When you shoot particles at each other, or have a particle that splits into two, one will spin, let's say, to the left. It'll spin to the left. And you'll know the other one will be spinning to the right, because according to Newton, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if you push something, you get pushed back, the thing gets pushed forward. You have something spin to the left, the other thing will spin to the right. So if you have something that splits, you know the thing will be spinning. If you observe the thing spinning to the left, you know the other particle will be spinning to the right. If you observe it spinning to the right, the other one will be spinning to the left. It just occurred to me that these points that I'm making right here are backwards to you guys, but that doesn't matter. The part that implies with quantum entanglement is that if you observe them at the same time, instead of observe one and observe the other, there's a chance that if you observe them at the same time, they can be spinning the same direction. So quantum entanglement essentially means that two particles are entangled together and that their actions determine each other. But that law can be broken if you observe things at the same time, because information and knowledge can change the outcome of something. So if you don't have knowledge about something, it could change your results. I believe that one would have been an easier understanding than the magnets, I hope. I don't know how I do with quantum entanglement. Oh, where's it broken? Son of a 10 got the hands mixed up. Okay, listen here, Midnight. I did not come here to be patronized by you. What I mean by SSDs using quantum mechanics is that, you know, like, you have a wall here. You can't just go through this wall. Like, there's no way. You can go around it, but you can't just go through it. But according to quantum mechanics and, like, the infinite law of probability, there's a chance that I can just push my finger and go straight through my hand here. Well, that's what an SSD relies on. You have a membrane with electrons on one side of them, and if you apply a current to it, the electron will phase through this wall and sit on the other side, and that's how it stores data, and then you just read these electrons. But if you lose power, since it can't get a shock and send to the other side, it stays there, and that's how it retains the data with an electron, versus a hard disk where it's just a groove. And Quantum Leap, that's a nice show. I loved that show back when it was airing. I mean, basically. It's basically transistors, I think. I'm trying to remember what a transistor is now. But a lot of things have quantum mechanics in it that you may not think. Things are way more complex than people think they are, but they know what it is and how it works. It is what I described. I mean, but still, a transistor is a quantum mechanic device then as well. So you see, I was more on the computer programming side than the computer hardware side. I know what I need to get by, but it's whatever I need. Gosh, I'm not looking forward to the next challenge. Oh goodness. Take care of them, Luna. Protect me. Oh, you're in the hardware side? That's cool. You see, the most things I know how to do with hardware, I can build like a basic circuit board. I could probably design a PCB if I really put my mind to it, but the different resistors that I need and other things like that, no. I just know the basics that I need to know. Gosh, this is the bad one. Like, I had a bunch of friends that took the circuit stuff and, like, explained it to me. But all I need to know is what the hardware people make for me to use. You know, Kyle? That's because quantum mechanics are impossible to our understanding of nature. Everything that quantum mechanics stands for is the complete opposite of what the natural world stands for, comparatively. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it really is blasphemy to general physics. Like, it is terrible. Oh my gosh, this thing almost made me fail my challenge. I hit my sword! I can't get past this round. But yeah. The world really is overrun by algorithms. I mean, everything needs an algorithm behind it. Whether it's brute force or something way more efficient, there's something behind it that dictates how it should go. I mean, that's what Einstein and all them, yeah, they made an equation for it, but that equation could be an algorithm somewhere. And people also say life imitates, or art imitates life, or life imitates art, whichever way that goes. And mathematicians say, like, math is everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's a math function. That couldn't be more true. And you want an example of that being true? The movie Interstellar, the black hole that they made, they consulted a physicist on it, and they essentially had the physicist write a formula to render a black hole. And if you remember the interstellar black hole, it has a giant ring this way, and it also has the horizontal ring. Now, when the people behind Interstellar wrote their custom rendering program so they could render out this black hole, and then they plugged in the equation to render it, and they got the two rings, and they were so confused because they thought that that's not what a black hole looks like. But they went and consulted the physicist again. They're like, oh yeah, that would be happening because the light bends around and you'd get the camera reflection, or the camera off the back of the ring. So you're not getting two rings. Those two rings are just one ring. Just at different angles because of how the camera would bend around the black hole. And because that they were making this movie and they made this artistic choice to do all this stuff, we figured out how black holes would look inside of a camera with a quasar. And the people behind Interstellar ended up writing 2 research papers off of this one thing that they discovered for the movie. So without Interstellar, we would have a way worse understanding of how a black hole would look. It's interesting to think about. And I know I probably confused some of the people watching, but yeah, it really is a good movie. I love Interstellar. It's really well done. A word that I figured that you might not recognize is the word quasar. Quasar is essentially just a term for the light that wraps around a black hole. A quasar is the brightest thing in the galaxy, or that mankind can know, because it's the accumulation of all light into one small point. And you find them circling around a black hole because that's when all light gets sucked in. Oh, really? That's an interesting tidbit. I didn't know about that. That's a nice thing. That's really cool of them. Futurama is also one of those shows that's really mind-swapping theory. That's interesting. You know, now that I think about it, there's supposed to be a doctor that did a head transplant. I'm not sure if that's happened or not, but that's supposed to be a thing. That's has happened or should be happening. And I know that sounds really weird, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's some food for thought after the stream. Go ahead and go look that up. Because right now I'm getting tired and I keep dying at round 18, so I think I need to go and reevaluate my strategy. Yeah, I feel like if it went well, or even if it went bad, we would have heard about it in the news. Something. Just anything to let us know about what's happening. Well, anyway. Thank you for following Midnight Lemon. You know, it's funny that you follow now, because I was just about to say, for everybody on Twitch, make sure you follow so you guys know when I go live. Right now, my current schedule is 11:30 EST every single night. 11:30 PM EST. But regardless, if you're on Twitch, my schedule is down in the Twitch panels. Sunday, though, I'm going to be on vacation, so I'm not going to be streaming for a week. But regardless, for everybody on YouTube, make sure you leave a like on the stream if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell, though, so that way you guys also get up-to-date notifications when I go live. If you want to catch any of my Let's Plays, they're on YouTube. If you on Twitch, the YouTube is down in the Twitch panels. You can go there and check out any of the past live streams, and there's also some Let's Plays there. There's 2 right now. I hope I do catch you here another night, Midnight Lemon. Well, I guess without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.